If you've ever been to any of our car shows, the ones we call Caffeine and Gasoline, I've always said we donate part of the money to the military museum, and it is Sumter's best kept secret. That's where we're at this week. Let's go meet Sammy.
Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm Sammy Way, I'm your curator. Welcome to the Sumter Military Display. This is the military display. It began about 14 years ago. This will be the 14th year. It started as a high school project, and my students became very interested in Sumter as a military community, and the end result was a collection of over 8,000 photographs of veterans who have lived here and who were born here. And we have a little over 175 military uniforms, and gosh, I think the last inventory put us at a little over 6,000 pieces of memorabilia. We have pictures, we have medals, materials, foot lockers. It just goes on and on. And this is a gathering place for many of our Sumter veterans who come here Veterans Day and Memorial. I've got several of my own students on the wall here who have served and who have given us materials to display. The building that we're in, at one time, served many purposes. It was a cotton gin machine. This is where Mr. Mason started building cotton pickers, and unfortunately he didn't have a combustible engine, and that dream didn't come as far as he wanted it. So he went to telephones, and we have two of the original telephones. We have a General Electric telephone, and behind you here on our display we have a telephone that was actually manufactured right here in this building. They were sold in 28 different countries, and he employed over 400 people. This was quite an enterprise. C.T. Mason has been called the Edison of the South. This particular plant or building has been visited by some very notable men interested in electricity, including Thomas Edison, who came to visit Mr. Mason and tried to entice him to move north back to his Menlo Park, his little science study repository, so to speak. And of course Mason turned him down, and fortunately for us, he stayed here. And all of the materials you see around here are part of a collection I've made. I tried to bring materials in here to put up a different type of I guess, military operation. We really don't refer to it so much as a museum, because that gives the connotation of being behind glass and everything. This is a display where you can walk right up to the uniforms, and in some cases we allow you to touch, and actually for youngsters we allow them to put on uniforms and try on some equipment. So we try to give everybody an indication of what it's like to be, a member of the military community here in Sumter.
What's your hours of operation?
Well, I'm here by request. If anybody has a family member, or they're from out of town, or church groups and so forth, they simply call me. I've posted my numbers. I work at the item. They can call me there, or they can call me on my cell phone.
Same contact information if they want to make a donation?
Well, we're not a 501c3, so
or put something on loan, I guess. We don't
solicit donations. The donations we would really like to have are or memorabilia and materials that they would like to display. We would encourage them to do that so we can preserve it. I'm a curator by nature, and my business is to preserve and maintain so that this stuff will be around years and years after I'm gone, so that people can witness the numbers of veterans who served and lived in this community.
We appreciate what you're doing for the community.
Well, the community's been good to me, and I encourage everybody, if you have a Sunday or special day you want to come, or Veterans Day, Memorial Day, come on down and visit us. We'd be delighted to have you. And as always, there's no charge for admission. We don't want anybody to feel that they have to pay to see something that was actually intended for their protection and for their safety and keeping us a nation that's protected by people who gladly give of their time. That's the object of this whole lesson. If you look up on there, 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth row. See Mighty Touchberry?
I do. Where? There we go, right here.
Or Mott, as they would have called it.
I'm behind you.
What relation was he?
That's Daddy's daddy.
Okay,
My granddad.
That's your granddad. Okay. United States Marine Corps, and that's him. And he's carrying an M1. That bayonet would have gone on that gun, just like that.